What? Oh, what? That was just like the shadow. Alright, what's up everybody? We are on episode 37 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, which is called The First Homunculus. That's a title that's definitely very promising, I will say, because maybe it's gonna dive a little bit more into the real origins of this story, if you get what I'm saying, right? Like the first uprising, the first time Amestris expanded its territory. Yeah, and who exactly has been here from the start? I mean, I'm gonna assume that it was basically the father, right? But again, how is Hohenheim connected to the father? You know, it's interesting because coming off of the last episode just now, what I always do is I go onto like the special wiki page and I reread the summary of the episode just to make sure that I remember all the details. It gives me a little bit of time to sort of like come up with my own theories and to have interesting stuff to talk about, I guess, in these intros. And I keep realizing that sometimes I seem to just miss certain details in the episodes that I feel like should be relatively straightforward. I don't know if it is because of like the subtitles might just not be the best of the version that I'm currently watching. It's possible. I'm watching on Crunchyroll. Usually they tend to have, you know, good enough subtitles. But this is like something that I've noticed with plenty of anime already, is that people argue over like, oh, don't watch that particular version because it sucks, you know, the subtitles are bad, this and that. Like, I notice even particular really cool lines as I'm rereading the wiki page. For example, Raven, right? He was killed. And he was very sort of poetically put into that cement, right? And I felt like, oh, that's, you know, like that's kind of, I mean, like I said, that is kind of poetic that he's just, that she's sort of burying him in the cement there as he's talking about wanting to be immortal. And then the wiki says that she had some like epic line about how, yeah, instead of immortality now, you'll become immortal. Don't worry, you'll become immortal as part of our Briggs base. And I thought like, oh, that's a super awesome thing to say. But I don't recall that she actually said it in the episode, and I came just off of it. It could be that I simply, wasn't focused enough to notice it. That's possible too, because sometimes I get into my mind a little bit too much and I try to think ahead of, you know, the story and stuff, right? And then you miss details like that. But I just don't think it was there. Like I said, could be wrong about it. But the same thing kind of goes for Hohenheim, who he was recalling all these names, right, of people that had died, and it didn't even cross my mind until I read the wiki page here. And even that, it could be a potential spoiler too, but I don't think it really is. I don't think it's meant to be. Because the wiki pages, I've been reading them for every episode so far, and they do a great job just sticking to what's being said in the episodes, and they don't get ahead of themselves whatsoever. But it mentioned that these names that he had said were actually fallen, well, let's say killed people as a result of the Philosopher's Stone that was created for Hohenheim. And again, it's not something that was actually spelled out in the episode, at least the version that I watched in the subtitles there. But realizing in hindsight now, yeah, that does make a lot of sense. That like Hohenheim, of course, has had a, he's a homunculus of himself, I guess, right? He's taken or consumed a Philosopher's Stone of his own. These were the people that were killed while creating it. He feels guilty about it. But he's also immortal. Right? And this explains all of the scenes that we've seen so far with Hohenheim, where he's recalling these events. For example, with Pinnacle, right? Winry's grandma and stuff. Like, yeah, just, you know, like seeing her in a much younger age, while Hohenheim just looks the exact same. He's been around here for a long time. And it also explains the whole dialogue that he had with Edward and Alphonse's mom, calling himself a monster, saying he didn't want them to turn into a monster and stuff. And it's like, oh, that's just what he's talking about. Now, again, the question does remain, okay, he's a homunculus, I get that, but why exactly, who is father then? Like, who is father and why does he look the exact same way? What is the deal with that? What is the real origin story here? You know, I'm talking back in, what was it, 1588? I think we're supposed to be in like 1940 now or something like that, but 1588, when Amestris had its first sort of region, I think they mentioned like taken over and stuff. This has been a plan that's been hundreds of years in the making, essentially, right? And presumably that's with the father and with, you know, other homunculi basically at the forefront all that time. but we haven't seen any of it concretely yet, right? And so that's what I'm excited to actually dive into, and I hope that this episode might actually start doing that, being called the first homunculus. How did it all start? You know, who was at the forefront? Presumably it was either Father or Hohenheim, right? But yeah, like what exactly caused it all to just, you know, like get out of control, I guess the way it did, or to get this whole situation to spawn. Yeah, is there anything else for me to dive into for now? I don't really think so. Obviously, Winry showed up. For what reason, I don't quite understand. I mean, you know, I think Bradley purposefully sent her there along with Kimberly, but for what exact purpose? To sort of blackmail or threaten Edward and Alphonse, I guess. But what for? Is he catching on to what they've been doing? I don't think he should have, so not understanding the ins and outs of that yet. Yeah, Raven, like I said, got killed, so there will have to be some type of cover-up story perhaps created for that, I would think. Unless they'll just make it appear like he's disappeared and, yeah, you know, he just lost his way somewhere around the fortress and got killed by unknown forces, I guess, right? Unknown people. That's a way to, I guess, play it off. So, yeah, other than that, that's about it. Of course, we learn about Sloth as well, how Sloth is just essentially here to dig those tunnels. That's what he's been doing all that time. That's what I speculated about already as well. And it's kind of, he's kind of a tragic case to me, I feel, man, where he clearly, you know, he's just talking about, oh, everything bothers me, or how does he word it, right? He's just a character that's in full-on depression mode. He can't think for himself. I think that's what they did to him. You know, I think they caused him to just lose all mental clarity, as the show does sometimes with me too. But like, he lost all mental clarity, and his only task here was just to dig that whole circle around. That's what he's here for. And yeah, like I said, that just sort of, I mean, it sucks to see, and I don't know, maybe there's going to be an origin story for him too that we'll eventually dig into. No pun intended. But with that being said, guys, we're going to dive into this new episode of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. If you enjoy my reactions to the show, then of course, you can get early access to the next 8 episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. Full-length reactions are, of course, up there too, if you want to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. You can also sign up as a free member, by the way, and already watch the next episode, right now. So I'll see you there. But for now, let's dive into episode 37. Under the pretext of being her escorts, huh? Yeah. Well, he was sent there for a reason. It's interesting though, because Kimberly in the first place was sent here to go after Scar, right? But it's like that whole objective is out of the picture, unless they know where Scar is about to be going, but... Yeah. No. It sucks that they can't, you know, have her be in the loop about it all. Oh, is she thinking back to this now? Wow. Wow, what a way to get to her. This is just him playing his mind games on her, man. Try and get her to warm up to him. Jesus Christ. Pure manipulation. You fucking hate to see it. She thought she could trust this man. And now she realizes that he's been playing with her then, I guess. Oh, that made him automatically think back to what she said about, okay, about that. He doesn't want to accept his emotions, I guess, huh? Yeah. That is not a thought he wanted to be aware of. Oh shit. Hey, at least she's being upfront. Oh. Man, yeah, I guess she was already able to, you know, put on that lightweight automail. She possessed the techniques. Yeah, exactly, but it fits more on this weather type. This is this a cold weather model too? The M1910 light combat automail. This doesn't seem light combat to me. It's like a bear claw. The Mad Bear G. Top G. Top Bear G. Oh no, oh no. Don't go flirting with Winry now. That's gonna make Edward jealous. Kill. You're competition now, my guy, that's why. Oh shit, nah, they're all a little too excited. Yeah. This is kind of forcing Edward to accept his feelings, you know? You ain't getting those back. Their mental state. Oh god, yeah, there's somebody who knows all about that. Seal up the hole, so nobody can get in. Damn, well, goodbye to you too then. You ain't coming back here. Yeah, man, they need to share in on your secret here now. Trying to protect protect them. She is. Yeah, and Roy got a message from Armstrong. The female Armstrong. Tag team partner. Oh! Man, and here she was making it seem like... Wow, of course. 35k? Jesus Christ, they asked 100 for a coffee. How much do flowers cost? That makes no sense. Really? Got the same curl and everything. Yeah, that's interesting because the Armstrong commander definitely made clear how she wasn't too fond of Mustang at first. Oh, okay, that's why it was so expensive. Now I get it. He bought a whole bunch of them. Oh shit. Yeah, they're still there. It's two. Oh man, they can't even stand the light anymore. This guy's all bloody. Yo! The shadowy substance is still hanging out here, man. I don't even know how to describe it. The shadow, yeah. The shadow, that's what I'll call it. Oh, dude, you are all about to get fucked. It's interesting, because I didn't even kill them. Oh. Oh, it retracted. Why? It chose not to attack.
夜分に失礼いたします。閣下に急ぎの書類を届けに参りました。明日までに目を通しておいていただきたいのですが。
明日までね。わかりました。お預かりします。
では、よろしくお願い。
What? Oh, what?
セリム、まだ起きてたの?
That was just like the shadow.
玄関の音がしたから、お父さんが帰ってきたのかと。
この方はホークアイ注意。
What is going on, man? This is purposeful, clearly. So Selim, there's something up with him. Makes sense, because he's literally connected to Bradley.
お休みのところ起こしてしまって申し訳ありません。
What did they do to him, dude?
聡明なご子息ですね。
そうでしょ。
Sharp.
自慢の息子よ。
He's real sharp when he stabs, just like
容姿だから遠慮なく自慢できるの。
Oh, pride.
トレの登園の子だから出来がいいのはあの人の血筋なのかもしれない
She used that word pride a little too purposefully.
奥様の登園では。
いいえ。
He's not? That's what Bradley had said.
話によると、キングブラッドレーは幼少の頃から実験体として育てられ、天涯孤独の身。親戚など一人もいない。
I see.
それに、さっきのあの感覚。
That sensation.
気づいちゃいました。
Oh, shit. Oh, right.
うちのお母さん、おしゃべりが好きで。
さっき、一瞬奇妙な殺気を感じました。
So this is who Bradley was talking to. It was Selim, huh?
はっきりと思い出しました。グラトニーというホムンクルスに背後を取られた時の感覚です。
Oh.
セリム・ブラッドレー。あなたは一体何者ですか?
Yeah, who are you? Oh my god. This is creepy as hell. But does that mean that Selim is also controlling the force up in the north, the shadow? Not a homunculus. No, he's something else. Yeah, he's something above. Pride. Selim is the first homunculus, huh? I see. An all-controlling homunculus across the entire map, or what?
始まりのホムンクルスと言ったわね。それはどういう意味?
言葉通りです。少しでも情報を引き出そうってわけですか。
Damn.
本当に度胸がありますね。あなた、こちらの仲間になりませんか?
This is bad, though.
駒が欲しいだけでしょ。
そうですか。残念です。じゃあ。
I was gonna say, this means you're done for, Riza. You... Not actually, though. There's no way. Empty threats. Hmm. Okay. I was gonna say. From your shadow. Yeah. There was no way she was gonna be killed like this. I would have thought, but that's spooky as hell, man.
大総統からの指示は3つ。まず1つ目、スカーの捜索。見つけるだけです。後始末は私の仕事。2つ目、同じくスカーと逃げている可能性があるドクター・マルコーの捜索。
Easy enough. Two birds with one stone.
これも見つけたらあとは私の仕事。そして3つ目は。
He's leaving it to Edward now to help him out as well. Carve a crest of blood?
イシュバールと同じです。人々を殺め、憎悪と悲しみをこの地に刻む。
So that there's an uprising and we can claim the land. Edward ain't taking part in that. But he has no choice, that's the thing. Winry.
あんた、連中がやろうとしてること、分かってて協力してんのか。奴らは
世界の変わる様を見てみたい。
は？
覚悟と覚悟、意志と意志、命と命、人間とホムンクルス、どちらが勝つのか。
I'm here to watch the world burn. How will it unfold? He's just enjoying the show.
滅ぼされるとしたら、それこそ歴史的瞬間。私はそれを見届けたいだけです。
This guy, man.
なんで人間であるあんたがホムンクルス側についてるんだ。
私の錬金術を遠慮なく使わ
It's
せて
true,
くれ
they
るから
even
です
gave him a couple stones.
まともじゃねえな。
しかし、私のようなものが生き残れば、それは世界が私を選んだということ。生き残りを、まさに存在をかけた戦い。こんなやりがいのある人生はありませんよ。
Man, this guy is taking religion to a whole new level.
わかんねえよ。
あなたの自己中心的な部分に語りかけるとしましょう。喉から手が出るほど欲しいはずです。仕事を引き受けるなら。
He's talking about the stone. I was about to say, dude.
賢者の意志。
But that's what Edward can use to get the body back, right?
アルとウィンリーに話をさせてくれ。ウィンリー、今のお前は人質状態だ。
Oh, wow.
何それ、どういうこと？
They are about to let her in on the whole thing. Yep.
俺は人間兵器として仕事しろって上から命令されている。
Man, the way he's sharing this so
大
coldly.
量殺人に手を貸すことになるかもしれない。
そんなの断れば。それで
This is why you're a hostage. He has no choice. Unless you want to die.
私、あんたたちの
Yep.
足かせになってる。
Damn, dude.
泣かないよ。ごめん。あんたたちは元の体に戻りたいだけなのに。
それなんだが、作戦に協力すれ
Yeah,
ば賢者
then he
の
will.
意志がもらえる。
Yeah.
石って、でも、
キンブリーが持ってる。
そうじゃなくて、石の材料は。
わかってる。
It's gonna be just like his dad recalling all the names of the people that suffered for that stone, huh?
勝手にしなよ、もう。
ああ、
Also, I mean, I don't know how it works though with him getting his body back then, because it's
決まり
not.
だ。仕事。
How is it not gonna turn him into a homunculus, actually?
まずスカーの捜索からやらせてくれ。
ほう、なぜです。
スカーはウィンリーの両親を殺した。仇を討ちた。
大丈夫。兄さんはそんなものを使うつもりはないよ。僕らは今、真の練炭術に元の体に戻る可能性を探っているんだ。そ
Oh,
の練炭術使いの女の子が
right.
と行動を共にしているらしい。
Okay, okay, okay. So here's the real
スカー
truth.
と見せかけて、その女。
Exactly.
多分ね。
そっか。
We're gonna use different methods here.
だったら私も、もっともらしいことを考えなきゃね。
For what?
まずスカーが最後に目撃された場所に向かう。
いいでしょう。
Back to the forest?
ちょっとそこ詰めて。
Oh, an excuse to go along. Oh, man.
ある、もう少しそっち詰めて。
You expecting Al to move over here?
ウィンリー
Look how small the scar is.
砦で待っていてください。遊びではないんですよ。
わかってます。でも、オートメイルを変えたでしょ。
Oh,
作動不良とかあったら
exactly. Great
メンテ
excuse.
ナンスについていかないと。何かあったら、ロックベルの名に傷がついちゃうもの。
Well, that I don't know if that's a great excuse, but
お前相変わらず仕事熱心だな。仕事バカ。
当たり前でしょ。いじいちゃんの代から。
いいでしょう。わかりました。
知ってるよ。
同行許しましょう。
機械言うた結構。
but what does it mean with Winry coming with us? How would that benefit us exactly?
これかわかんねえぞ。
What does she figure she could do here?
でも、待ってるだけなんて。
She just wants to be a part of it, man. She's really in on it now. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course you can get early access to the next 8 episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up for free and already watch the next episode right now, so I'll see you there.